to Hearthstone. So this will be the continuation of the quest series. I did get 2 more quests. Obviously this was still held over from the last time. It will be Priest, Morlock, Rogue, and Warrior. So let's go ahead and get started here. I am going to be jumping into the Warrior deck that I played last time. I did make a few minor adjustments to the deck itself, but it is still a hybrid patron deck. Threw in some little things here and there to try and make it a little bit more interesting, such as Bouncing Blade. If you watched the last video, you would have seen some of that being used. So, looks like we have a mage up here first. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of that except Flinger. Okay, so it's not terrible. Let's see what he starts off with here. If gets to play Mana Worm off the bat. Does not. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass as well. I wouldn't actually mind if you went ahead and hit me once, so I could battle rage off of myself. Good, good, good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and play. You know what? We'll play Armor Smith. Next turn will more than likely still be Axelinger. See if he decides to Frostbolt or something like that. Okay, so Knife Juggler. Interesting. Okay. So I believe I will Unstable Ghoul here. Yes, I will. So let's see what he's thinking about here. Okay. No. Okay, so that isn't the worst case for me. So we're gonna go ahead remove that Knife Juggler. And we'll go ahead and armor up as well. Now I could have Commanding Shouted just to cycle it, because next turn I can ET. And I may still ET next turn depending if I get the Warsong Commander. So we'll see what he decides to play out here. He does have. Okay, so that could be Mirror Entity, and if that is Mirror Entity, okay, so if that is Mirror Entity, then that would be very bad for me to summon ET next turn. This, however, would not be bad for me to summon. It is not. So I'm gonna go ahead and. Okay, it was Counterspell, which is fine. We will adjust accordingly for that. So hopefully there's no secrets played. And then that will let me play ET without having to worry about it getting copied. I almost want to play Axe Slinger first. Now we have an Acolyte. But you know what, I am going to do that actually. I was contemplating executing one of those and make his life a little bit more difficult, as he can just attack in and then ping. But alright, let's see what he does here. Oh no, that's not good. So Whirlwind would be very nice at this point. He could possibly ignore it, just go face. Either way, he's going to have to choose pretty soon here what he's going to do. Going with the sheep. Okay. Alright, so Whirlwind, Despite, any of that. I think I'm just going to ET and we'll execute that for a cost. So, not an ideal hand for ET, but just didn't really see that much more of a better play there. He could actually just ignore it. That's a possibility there. He could be setting up for lethal next turn. Unfortunately, once again, if I don't draw, I'll have to commanding shot if I don't draw a Whirlwind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I feel like getting rid of spell power is more important at this point. And we'll go ahead, play that. I guess that's pretty good. We got our patron down too, but don't know if it's gonna really matter here. He's got 6 on the board. Okay, so even if he's holding 2 fireballs, actually if he is holding 2 fireballs, I think he does win. Because those fireballs would be, I mean, yeah, he's holding fireballs. I'm sure if he had 2 fireballs, he would have played it already, so not really sure what he's doing here. But he's taking his time. Okay, well, he may have just gone AFK, which is unfortunately not the most exciting plays, but just gonna go ahead and go face there. And it looks like he may be AFK. looks like he left. So, unfortunately, I do think that still counts as a win for the quest. So, not the most exciting. Most exciting thing there. I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen now. If if I'm supposed to leave as well. Okay, so apparently there's some kind of, I guess, graphical glitch where it thinks I should be able to go. It's not letting me in turn. Maybe it was telling me to slam my own acolyte. Oh, and he's back. The explosive sheep. Now this could actually somewhat work out for me here, as it is going to give me maximum draw on the acolyte, as well as 4 damage from the flinger there. And I don't know if he just DC'd again, or if this is what he enjoys doing when he plays Hearthstone. Alright, so we got War Song, which is nice. And we got a Whirlwind. Okay, so we'll go ahead and... Well, that was definitely a misplay. However, I think I can still... Yeah, okay. So I should still be able to... And looks like he left again. So now with this new one... Well, okay. So I guess that time it auto-ended. Now, did that fulfill? Okay, so that did fulfill one of the quest spots. So unfortunately, hopefully this will be a more exciting game there. It did look like he started to have me on the ropes there, so I don't know if I would have pulled that one off. However, you never can really know with this type of game. Alright, let's see here. So I am pretty fond of those flingers, so we'll hold on to that in the cool. Luckily I did get a Despite off the bat. Let's see what he draws into here. Alright, so that's always good news when there's no little Priestess Northshire Quirk. Okay, so looks like it's going to be Mex. I will go ahead and just play my Armor Smith. Next turn, more than likely, is going to be Coin Despite. And he may have a Holy Smite. Okay. Does he heal that? Yes. No, he doesn't. I don't have enough. Okay, so we'll go ahead and Coin Despite here. So you get that point in for the Battle Rage, which which is good. So here, I believe I'm gonna... well, that creates an awkward little... Okay, so I will just play Axe Flanger, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, like that. I don't really need low tab anyways. So... that was definitely a misplay. I'm playing a little bit too fast here. I definitely should have dropped Acolyte beforehand. I almost... well, I guess there's no point now. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay on my part. Ooh, what a dirty, dirty bastard. So he's gonna get 2 card draws from that. No, he'll probably heal the... yeah, okay. So, unfortunately that won't bring him back down within range. However, I can do that. So, let's go ahead and draw from that. Do I want to draw again? I would rather do that than use my blade. Okay. So, not a bad turn for Emperor next, as I do have my little buddies there. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him. Nice. And drew into Patron. So this is a pretty decent hand for Meta Emperor. So he's gonna hopefully try. Oh, that's no fun. Okay, so I'm probably. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is Deathbite, Shrink Master, and then do the blades. Oh, and a 1/1. It's actually perfect, because as a 1/1, it'll, well, I guess like a 1, 2, or 3 would be better with Whirlwinds for my... what I was referring to was that was for the Frothing. Okay, so I need 2, 4, 6, 8 mana for that, and a Whirlwind? No, no Whirlwind. So what I'm actually going to do, since I have 2 War Songs, I'm just going to go ahead and clear this board. Now, if he does not have a Holy Nova, then I could possibly win next turn with Frothing. He does, which is fine. I could still possibly win. He's gonna heal bot. Okay, so... yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have won with Frothing next turn, and with Command and Shout. It could have been pretty nasty, so... overall, that was a pretty good little... warrior spot there. So, let's go ahead and jump into the hand, and we'll try and knock out 2 handlock wins here. Now, I have played a lot more Warlock than warrior. However, my deck still is a little bit different, and a lot of that actually has to do with the fact that I just don't have the legendaries that a lot of handlock decks have. No Jiraxis. I do have Boom. Obviously, Lothab comes with Nax, so that's not a big deal there. I do have 2 Molten and 2 Mountain Giants. Those were ones that I did actually spend dust on to get, as I do feel like those are, the backbone of a handlock deck. Now, generally, I hate playing priests when I'm on handlock. I do feel like, I don't seal games before turn 10, so this could be pretty ugly. I might actually Ancient Watcher next turn. I think I will. I already have 2 owls in my hand, and I'm not opposed to using one of them to silence. So let's see what he decides to do. Easily, Power Word, Shield, Heal. No, he doesn't. Okay, so I'm still going to go ahead and no, that would not be fun. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clear this Night Shadow. And then I got a Shadow Flame on deck, which is awesome. So let's see what he decides to play here. Hopefully not Oppenai or something with 5 health. A Sludge next turn is looking pretty good to me right now. They could be in range for a Mountain. Ooh, Girabashi. So I'm actually going to go ahead and Shadow Flame this. I do have another Shadow Flame in my deck. So now, I guess next turn I'm going to ET. Okay, so that'll trade nicely with that if he doesn't have Shadow Repain sitting there waiting. I don't know, this isn't necessarily the best hand for ET, but I'm not complaining. Now if it rolls over to the next turn and I have no use for Mortal Coil or Power Overwhelming, then that would have been a little bit worse. So I will probably Belcher tap. Let's go ahead and tap here. Alright, so we got a Mountain. Can't really play in though. Okay, so we'll just Belcher. Don't want to silence that necessarily, as he would be able to heal. So, depending what he plays, Power Overwhelming and my second Shadow Flame could be the play. I'm not crazy about using my second Shadow Flame already, but well, we'll see what he does. Pack. I think, was that the guy I just played? I feel like that was the guy I just played. Alright, you gonna play something else? If you play something else, that would be... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so no need to do anything crazy here. That could be worth a silence, but I think I'm just gonna run him into it. And I should have tapped first. That was too big of a mistake there. It looks like I will be in range for Molten next turn. bad. Interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and silence him. Okay, with that, that's not bad. We'll just play Drake for now. I don't think he's gonna get through that, so I could use some of these Sun Furies, but I still have a Boom in my deck. I still have the 2 Mountain Giants. I still have 2 Dark Bombs.
Is someone injured?
Okay. He's gonna go for that. Looks like a nice little coil for me there. Should I siphon some? Yeah, you know what? I am gonna siphon some. Oh my god. Well, at least I got a giant. So this is kind of a double edge because it puts my Drake in range of pain, but it takes the heal bot out of range of or I think it's opposite actually, Shadow Word Death, but does look like I could play Lothab Mountain Giant next turn, which is not a bad little combo there. Yeah, that Death Lord was not what I wanted. It was probably almost better to go ahead and use that Shadow Flame to just do a full board clear, as I don't really feel that much better in the current, situation. So I'm still gonna go ahead and draw. He's got an Explosive Sheep. And, oh, okay, so he goes for the full board clear. Alright, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that guy right there. So, obviously that doesn't prevent Shadow Word Death, but it does prevent Mind Control, which is a terribly frustrating ability. Okay, looks like I can clear this. And I will. Okay. I feel like I need to save. Well, let's go ahead and tap. Hellfire doesn't really help. I do feel like I need to save that. Are you serious? Wow. Oh my god. Well, what are you gonna do? That is Hearthstone in a nutshell for you right there. Okay, so man, Boom's in my top 5, I guess. So what am I gonna do here? I think I want to Shadow Flame that. He might just leave after this. So even with my two bogus Deathlord draws, I managed to pull that off. So let's go ahead and see if we can wrap this up with this last Warlock win here. I do sometimes feel, you know, like most people, obviously, with Hearthstone. I guess it's just bad luck overall. But sometimes it can feel a little cheesy, if not cheaty. Oh, but look at that. Now I have a heal bot in my hand, which I don't want. So if this is Face Hunter, I could be in for a world of hurt here. I'm probably going to have to Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame by turn 4. Let's see what he does, though. If he pulls out a 1-drop here. Mid-range can be just as bad. Those Ice Traps can be really... Okay, so... Knife Juggler. Okay. So I didn't quite expect that. So we'll go ahead and... you know what? We'll do that for turn 3, actually. So, I mean, more than likely, he's only gonna get 1 minion out, probably. The secret. Nope. Oh, that sucks, because he probably doesn't. So look at that, already down to 21. Okay, so we will go ahead and Ancient Watcher. And hopefully he doesn't kill it and he fills his board up, and I just Shadow Flame all of it and reset his tempo. Looks like it doesn't really matter though, because I am now down to 12. So it looks like that heal bot is actually more than welcome in my hand. Alright. So if he does have Animal Companion, guarantee it's gonna be a huffer. Oh my god, what is this? So, okay, so if he has double kill command, then that will save me. So let's see here. Next turn I could Siphon Soul. I'm basically just trying to heal as much as possible right now. Belcher, interesting. Okay, so he's gonna trade. I am going to Drake and get rid of that 4 damage. So, I mean it's not what I wanted. So I need a taunt here. That's pretty obvious. Now, that tap may have been incorrect there, but not only for the fact that I didn't do it before and give my Drake extra health, but it looks like it's not going to really matter anyways. I'm sure he's been sitting on at least 1 kill command. Is he in a bad manner? No. Alright. Okay, so quick little Hunter game. I can't say I really enjoyed playing Hunter that much because stuff like this, I do like more drawn out big combo decks. It does seem to be a little bit more fun. I did pop back over the arena gold amount, so I will be probably putting up some arena content soon. But hopefully we can punch through this game here with a Warlock. Let's see who we got. Another Hunter. Okay, well, maybe this time I can get a couple of cards. I am going to hold on to Mountain Giant, because if he faces me down, That is a terrible hand. I probably should have held on the non-giant. Yeah, this is a really ugly hand. I may even play Sun Fury naked. Okay, it is only 100 creepers, so I'm okay with just tapping here. So this could still ramp up a little bit more for him. That 100 creeper could turn into something a little bit more intimidating, but as of now, I'm perfectly fine with it just being there. Alright, and we'll tap again. Okay, so I'll have 9 in my hand next turn. I don't really have anything for turn 4. I believe what I'm gonna do here is I guess we'll silence that and taunt. I don't want to quite drop under 20 health just yet, so we'll make him work a little bit more for it. So more than likely, I'll Belcher next turn. Oh, that was dirty. Come face. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade. Oh my god. Okay. So I really need Hellfire. I need Hellfire pretty badly right now. Although I can double Molten Sun Fury, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's see what he has to return this. Alright, he is deep in meditation right now. And he's contemplating life. Oh, there's that heifer. Never a dull moment with heifer around. I got that good, awkward. Okay, so when I'm cleared, I'm obviously gonna go ahead and okay, that was explosive, unfortunately. So I'm at 10 currently. I think I'm gonna load that. Now that should help. So I'm gonna do this. It's gonna force him to have to use his bow or something else on my Molten Giant there. So if he, I mean obviously he has to attack into it, that's very bad for him. Or he just won't have an answer, and I'll just win. So that's also very good. Obviously, regardless of what he does here, he just lost. If only 5 was not 5. Alright. So, a little bit of retribution against that kind of sort of weird, I guess that's it was a mid-range, but the last one was as well. So, overall, not too shabby for today. Just to show, this is the patron deck. So It's got a lot of things that a normal patron deck would have. It's got some other things that I just kind of like to play with. Once again, I haven't paid a penny for this deck. Everything I got, I've gotten through Arena and occasionally buying packs with just the straight gold you get from daily quests. So um, I do have a few gaps in what cards I have. So I just try and make it work, have some fun with it. But I do hope you enjoyed the video today, and I'll be looking forward to doing the next one with you guys. Alright.